Welcome back to Lainey's Life. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when I post every single new video. It's only my second video, and we're going to be doing Fidget Box Part 2, like Waiting Fidgets Part 2. I have a lot of new fidgets. Let me show you. These are some, and these are the others. There's some in here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the little box first. We have a fidget spinner. That's the only thing I can bounce it on my middle finger, my pointer finger, and on my thumb. And I think some more places else. And that's mostly it for that bin. One second, guys. Oh, I know. It's the problem. Okay. So, let me just put that one back in. The next one are monkey noodles. I have a pink one, very stretchy, very fun. A green one. These ones are thin, like thick. I don't know which one it is. Squishy. And this one is just like a skinny one. I'll put those back later. I'll just put them back now. One second, guys. Then we're going to move on to the big box. After I tie this one and put it back in. And then put it back inside the box. They both say fidget box on them, so yeah. Okay. Next bin. That one's done. I can put it back under my bed. Time for the big box. First, I guess we'll start with the puppets. Puppet. First, it's gonna start with this one. I'm gonna put it on here so you guys can see. So how this puppet works is I broke it. I'll tell you the story after. You pop the bubbles. Let me just do it really fast. Okay, now for the other side. This side is very loud. Very cool. The flower one. Flower one's the same thing. Both sides are equal. This side is a little bit more harder to squish though than this side. That's the puppets are done. I'm gonna put them back in. Okay, now we're gonna go on with the Rubik's Cube. I think everyone knows what the Rubik's Cube is. A Rubik's Cube. But if you guys don't know what a Rubik's Cube is, it's you can have to try matching the colors to each, and you have to try solving it. Yeah, I think everyone knows what the Rubik's Cube is. This one has a little thing for it. I think next we're gonna move on to the fidget box pad thing. Oh yeah, I give the monkey noodles a 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10 for the monkey noodles. The fidget spinner a 1 out of 10. The puppets a 10 out of 10 definitely. The Rubik's Cube 6 out of 10. The fidget board, it has a puppet, like a homemade puppet. Then these can move, zippy, and this is like textured and stuff. Put it back. I give that maybe like a 10 out of 10. Like a 9 out of 10, yeah. Next is the marble and mesh. So the marble mesh is definitely a 10 out of 10, but I'm going to do something really quick. Hey, Austin? Austin! Okay, guys, I'm going to do that after, actually. So I give this a definitely 10 out of 10. Next is my putty. I only have one thing of putty. And this putty is actually very cool. And remember, guys, after I show all my fidgets, I'm going to talk about how I broke my puppet. Shut up. So, my putty. So, if you see this little light switch, it's kind of like this. You flick it down, it'll turn it blue. See the putty? If you rub the thing on and like you don't even have to touch it, it'll turn the putty blue. I would give this one like a definitely 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for that. My brother also has some fidgets, but we're going to do that in his video. Yo. Wacky track time. Not done? No, not done. Okay. Wacky track, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. Because like you can make like very cool like shapes, sizes, even like a heart. I love you guys. I need like a lot to be. Next, yes, the wacky truck is definitely a 10 out of 10. This guy that I got from 7-Eleven lost its face off, but my friend, I'm smiling. I definitely give this a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Next is probably the fidget cube. The fidget cube has a lot of cool things, woolly. I would definitely give this another 10 out of 10. Did I rate this, guys? I think I gave it a 10 out of 10. Next is this light up textured ball. Pretty squishy, so I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. Next is this shaggy needle poofy whatever. Shaggy needle poofy needle whatever. I definitely give this, and it's also textured, so I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Next are these water toys. After this, there's one more. Then I'll talk about how I broke my puppet. Here. So this one I definitely give this one like it's very hard to squish sometimes, so I'll give it like a 10 out, like no, a 9 out of 10. very easy to squish. So I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Then we have these Care Bears. Very easy to squish. I'll give this one, this dark blue one, a 9 out of 10. Last thing for the Care Bears, squishy water thing. Again, another 10 out of 10. 1 9 out of 10, 3 10 out of 10s. Next is this textured bracelet. Like you can stretch it, kind of like a tangle, like a wacky track. Yeah. Okay, that's it. And I'll give this like a 6 out of 10. And out of all of these, out of all of the water things, I'll give it like, out of all of the water things, I'll probably give it like a 10 out of 10. Out of all of them. Time to talk about how I broke my puppet. My beautiful puppet. See, look at the whole, but now my finger's a puppet. Okay, so how I broke this is, it was on, I think it was last or 2 Saturdays ago, Sundays I mean, and I was washing my oh wait, I missed something. I missed my mochi. I'm doing a video. I put makeup on this, I'm trying not to touch it. I'll give my mochi, it's very squishy, it broke a little on the bottom, so I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Okay. Now it's a story how I broke my puppet. It was a Sunday, 2 Sundays ago I think, or one Sunday, either last Sunday or 2 Sundays ago. I was washing my mochi and my puppet. So I put pressure on this one. I put pressure on this one. This one, the one that broke. I didn't put pressure on any of these because I was just like washing it. So I was like that. And then I left for a minute and it was just straightly on this one. And I took them out of the thing. I knew like this was like about to fall out. Like I knew like I was like popping them and like I feel something like broke. Like I feel like something like broke. So I'm like, it's probably nothing, because I thought it was just like my finger. So I came back and I came back from basketball, an hour of basketball, and I saw this broken, and I saw like the little bubble, that's this. I'm showing you now. The little bubble that's this on the ground. So I'm like, what? And I started crying. And yeah, that's mostly the story about, that's mostly everything. And I'll give all my fidgets and 0 out of 10. I'm just kidding. And Google out of Google. Like that's like the lowest number. The highest number, I mean. That's mostly all of my fidgets. And then I use this bag. Something cool about this bag, it's also textured, but I don't use it as a fidget. And look. Don't worry, I did not break it. There's little zippers, and you can undo it. My brother taught me this. I knew there was something cool about this one.
Yes, you are!
And you can just go back together. Back into a little bag. Okay guys, that's all of my video today. Bye guys.